Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Grace Jones. I was requested to do this chevron skirt, lacy chevron skirt. So without tutorial today, I'm going to use this yarn. It's robin yarn, 100% acrylic, and I'm going to mix it with this one, this yellow. It's also robin. I used it a bit. It's also robin, 100% acrylic. So I hope you enjoy this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and share. And I'm using a 4.5mm hook, and I'm going to hold 2 because the yarn is really thin. So, and I want my piece to have a bit of weight. So let's make a loop. Enter your hook and then make a chain that is long enough to wrap around your hips or your butt area. If you know your size, the hip area, then you can also use a measurement. But if you're making it for a client, you can use a measuring tape. If you're making it for yourself, you can wrap it around your hips and make sure that this has stretched enough to wrap around your hips or your butt area. So this is how we are determining our waist. I'm done with my string. It fits my butt area even when I stretch it longer. So I am going to join the string together. Enter in the very first loop that you made, and make slip stitch like this. Then the next thing we're going to do is double crochet. So we're going to make a double crochet. We are working on the waist before we start the lacy chevron pattern. Chain 1, 2, 3. Wrap your yarn onto the hook. Go into the next loop. Pull up the yarn. Pull through 1. Pull through 2. So that's our double crochet. Wrap up your yarn. Go into the next loop. Pull up your yarn. Pull through 1. Pull through 2. Wrap your yarn, go into the next loop, pull up the yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2. Wrap your yarn, go into the next loop, pull up the yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2. That's our double crochet. Wrap your yarn, go into the next loop, pull up the yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2. So I'm going to meet you when I'm almost at the end so that we can continue the next row. I've reached the end of the row. And okay, I have one left. And now we are going to slip stitch these two together. You have to make sure you check and make sure your work is together. Then we're going to slip stitch to close up the space. Come in the very third chain and put your hook, then pass through this and slip stitch like that. Then we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, turn your work. We are going to do front post, back post stitch for our waist. You can search it on Google if you're not familiar with it. You just search front post stitch or back post stitch. So After making the chain of 3, wrap your yarn, come in this very first double crochet, enter your hook from the front like this, pull the yarn out, pull through 1, pull through 2, that is making a double crochet. Then wrap your yarn in the hook. In the beginning we passed like this. Now we are going to use the back part. So turn your work like this, go into the back like that, pull up the yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2, like that. Then wrap your yarn, then use the front the way we did the first one. Wrap your yarn, enter your hook, pull through 1, pull through 2, then wrap your yarn, turn your work at the back, go into the next double crochet from the back, pull through, make a double crochet like that. Wrap your yarn, do the front, pull the yarn, make a double crochet, wrap your yarn on the hook, go into the back, pull the yarn, make a double crochet like that. So I am going to keep doing mine. I'm going to do mine off camera, then I'll meet you at the end. So go in the front, pull the yarn, make a double crochet, wrap the yarn, go in the back, pull the yarn, pull through, wrap your yarn, go in the front like that. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of camera. I'll meet you when I'm around this place. So I'm at the end of our waist. So after you're done, you're going to slip stitch, enter in the third loop, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch through. Now this is our waist. After this, we are now going to start on the chevron pattern. Okay, 1, 2, 3, turn your work. Okay. This is going to be the first double crochet. Then we are going to chain 1, which is going to act like the chain space. Then wrap your yarn, skip this loop, the second loop, skip the second loop and go into the third with a double crochet. Then chain 1, skip this and go into the fourth, into the second with another double crochet. So this is a total of 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Then we're going to chain 1 and do an increase. So that is 1, we skip this and go into the next with an increase of 4 double crochets in the same loop. So you're going to do 1, this is our first double crochet in the same loop, chain 1, go back with a double crochet like that, then chain 1, go back with a double crochet, those are 3, chain 1, go back with the 4th double crochet like that. Then after, chain 1 and skip 1, go into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip this, go into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip this, go into the next with a double crochet like this. Make sure you have 1, 2, 3 double crochets before the increase, and then 3 double crochet with chain spaces, of course, after the increase, like that. So after, we are going to skip 3 loops. We are not going to chain 1. You're just going to wrap up your yarn around the hook, skip 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th loop with a double crochet, like that. Then after, continue 1, go into the next with a double crochet. Those are 2 now. Chain 1, skip into the next. That's 3, like that. This is our decrease. Then after, adding 3 again, chain 1, skip this into this, the next with 4 double crochet. We are repeating the increase. That is 1, chain 1, go back with the second, chain 1, go back with the third, chain 1, go back with the 4th, like that. Then after, chain 1, skip this, go into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip this, go into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip this into the next with a double crochet, like that. Then we are again going to do that decrease that we did here. So don't chain anything, just wrap your yarn, skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th with a double crochet, like that. Then after, you continue, chain 1, go skip this into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip this into the next with a double crochet. Those are 3, chain 1, skip this into the next with 4 double crochets in the same loop with a chain space in between them. So I am going to continue this until the end of the row, then I will show up to show you the next step on our next row. So just know that it has to be 3 double crochet here, 3 double crochet this side, 4 in the loop for the increases. Here you don't chain 1, you just skip 3 loops into the 4th, like that. I'm at the end. This is my last increase, so I want to show you what you're going to do. Chain 1, skip this, then chain 1, then chain 1, 1, 2, like that, just the way we were doing it. Then I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 and come. I'm not going to chain 1, I'm just going to come in this very first single crochet that I did. You can pass through or you can just pull through this and join it together like this, like that. So this is how it looks so far, like this. There is an increase and a decrease. This is our increase, this is our decrease, increase, decrease. I'm going to show you now this next step. So after our slip stitch, we are going to skip this loop and start from the next loop. So we are going to do a slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, then chain 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch 3 times, then you chain 3 to act like your first double crochet, then chain 1 to act like the chain space, wrap up your yarn, go into the next space with a double crochet, then chain 1, go in the next space with a double crochet. Those are 3. Then chain 1, go in this space with 4 double crochet. This is the first chain space, go back with the second chain space, go back with the third chain space, go back with the fourth, like that. Then chain 1, continue with your double crochet. This is the first, chain 1, do the second, chain 1, do the third. So there are 3 here at the start, then we do the increase, then we put 3 double crochet, then we are going to do the decrease. Wrap your yarn, don't make any chain space, skip 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th loop with a double crochet, like that, then chain 1, wrap up your yarn, go into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, go into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, put 4 double crochets in the center, two, chain 1, the third, chain 1, the 4th, like that. Then chain 1 and continue, chain 1, chain 1. So these are 3 from the increase, 1, 2, 3. This is the increase. We are going to do the decrease. Wrap up your yarn, skip 1, 2, 3, don't make any chain, 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th loop with a double crochet, like that, and then chain 1 and continue with a double crochet, chain 1, continue, chain 1 and do the decrease, the increase. This is all you need to complete your skirt, like that. So chain 1 after doing the increase or making the increase, and continue. This is 1, 2, 3. After that we are going to do that decrease, 1, 2, 3, go to the 4th with a double crochet and chain 1 and continue, second, third, chain 1, do the increase, like that. So I'm going to show you the rest and then our tutorial will be done. I've reached the end of the second row. I'm going to show you what to do here. Chain 1, go in this loop, chain 1, your 3 double crochets, chain 1 and the 3rd double crochet, that's like that. Then you're going to slip stitch like that. After doing a slip stitch, you're going to chain 1, because I prefer this to stay there. It helps me know where I began from. 2, 3. Then after that you're going to skip this loop and these two, and begin from this. Begin from the third loop, this one. But if that is confusing you, there is another option. Instead of having this part, you can just make slip stitches. 2, 3, then enter in this third loop and put 1, 2, 3. That's the first loop. That is the first double crochet. Chain 1, wrap up your yarn and continue. You see, like that. Then chain 1. So this is a total of 3 double crochets. Chain 1, go in this space with 4 double crochets. This is the first. Chain 1, go back with the second. Chain 1, go back with the third. Chain 1, go back with the fourth, like that. Then after chain 1 and continue. This is the first. Chain 1, the second, chain 1 and the third. So after these 3 double crochets with chain spaces from the increase, we are going to do the decrease. So you're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and begin from here in the second loop with your double crochet. Don't chain 1, just skip 1, 2, 3, come here with a double crochet without a chain 1, then chain 1, then the second, chain 1, then the third, like that. Then chain 1, go in the center with 4 double crochets, chain 1, go back with the second, chain 1, go back with the third, go back with the third, chain 1, go back with the fourth. That's our increase. Then continue, chain 1 and continue the double crochets, chain 1, double crochets, chain 1 and the third double crochet, like that. Then after that, skip 1, 2, 3. Don't chain 1, just skip 1, 2, 3. These spaces, this and this, and start from the second, this one, with a double crochet and chain 1. Continue with a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, like that. Then chain 1, go in the center with 4 double crochets while you skip. This is the first double crochet, chain 1, go back with the second, chain 1, go back with the third, chain 1, go back with the fourth, like that. As you can see, our top is formulating. This is all you need to know, making sure you have 3 double crochets before the increase with chain spaces and 3 double crochets before the decrease, and with the decrease you have to skip 3 loops, this, the middle, and this, and you go in this 4th one, like that. That's what you have to maintain entirely until you have the length of the skirt that you want. So I'm running out of time. I have a lot of things to do, so I am going to stop here. let me finish this row, then I'll stop, and then I'll just wait and see. Please give a like to this video and comment why you haven't understood for me to clarify for you. Then okay, you can add a color until you have the length of your skirt like that. So I'm going to do the rest of the row. I'm going to come and show you what to do here, since I changed the version. For those who don't want to do this part, and you want to maintain your bottom like this, I'm going to show you with this row, so stay tuned. Let me finish off camera, then I'll catch up with you. Okay, I'm on the last. I'm about to finish, so I have to show you how to join the piece when you do it that way. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, every time we are doing a decrease, we have to skip 3. So we are going to just skip this space and come into this and do a slip stitch like that, if you want to do this way, so that you keep it up like this one. Yeah, then when you're going to start the next, you're going to slip stitch and slip stitch into this like that, then chain 1, 2, 3, and then continue. After the third, chain 1 to act like the chain space, and continue. Like that. So when you finish and you come back and you're in this space, you're again going to skip and just join with this one to maintain. So this is it. I'm going to stop here because you're going to continue doing the same process like I show you from this skirt. You're going to just keep doing the same thing until the end, depending on where you want to stop. If you want to continue, if you want to make it this short, if you want to make it knee length or more than knee length, then you'll come in the waist part and put a string, this string, pass it through. I'm sorry for my summary. Pass it through so that you're able to adjust your waist like that. And then after, you're good to rock it. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I have a lot of nice things coming for you, and comment if you have anything else you want me to work on. I'll be glad to do so. So thank you so much. Bye.